Right then, so number 5. Um, what a start. Yeah, there's not really too much to talk about today. Other than maybe just sort of like getting outside of your head and also checking your ego. So I put a few Instagram posts up today with my high bar PR. I just said PR. Fuck. High bar PB. Peanut fucking butter. I hit 275 for 3 today. And, yeah, it felt really good. And, like, looking at it, there was another 2 or 3 there. Like, based off the speed, how it looked, and also how it felt as well. Like, it didn't really feel tough at all. But if you rewind to, would have been Wednesday, when I attempted 280 for 3, I got the first 2 up, and I wasn't convinced that they were going to be there clean, so I walked back in. Now, it's only a 5 kilo difference, so you would expect to get the 3 with 275, based off how 280 for 2 felt. But it shouldn't have been there to the extent that it was today. So, 2 things that were going through my head at that time. Well, no, 2 things that would have been going through my head at that time would have been, fuck, that was really easy. Let's go 280 again and get it. And the other thing that was going through my head, which actually was going through my head, was, right, well, you're doing this twice a week, and I don't know how long I'm going to be doing it twice a week for. It could be another 2 weeks, could be another 3 weeks, could be 4 weeks, 5 weeks, who knows. But that means that I've got at least 4 more attempts at doing this fucking protocol. So I can go for 280 for 3 the next time I do it, which is going to be on Wednesday. And then if I get it there, then I go 282.5. But if I try and max it out too soon, it's basically like the fucking first time you shag someone and it's fucking 2 pumps and a squirt. You blew your load. That's it, you know? You've got to try and sort of like milk it. So the end of this cycle should be where you blow your load, and the weeks leading up to it should be the foreplay. So I fit 275 for 3 today. It was really fucking comfortable. Next time I do it, I'm in 2 minds over whether I'm going to go for 277.5 or 280. But also as well, if things aren't feeling that good, then I'm happy to take 270, knowing that it's just a fluctuation in strength, a fluctuation in recovery, and these kinds of weights are going to be there when I'm fully recovered. The kind of training that I do, hitting heavy singles and lots of volume after it, you're not going to be strong every day. So that's why it's important to be honest with yourself when you're using the RPE, and that should be just in general anyway. It's really important that you're honest with yourself as much as you can using RPE as a measurement tool, because if you're not honest with it, then you're gonna either, if you're not honest with it not honest is probably the wrong way of thinking about it in this way, where like if you say this was an RPE 9, but it was clearly a 6 or a 7, then you're gonna be like, you're not gonna really be you're not going to be improving too much, because you're not like pushing it to the point where your body actually has something to recover from, and you're likely going to get like 12, 13, 14, 15 weeks out of a cycle before you even need to have a deload. But the other way, if you're like, I've seen loads of people say, oh, RPE 7, and it looks like they would fucking get buried by the second rep. Those guys are going to be, they're going to be pushing it too hard. They're going to be overreached and overtrained very quickly, and they're going to end up having to deload too often. And it's going to totally fuck the peak up, because they're not getting a chance of sustaining like an accumulation of volume over a number of fucking weeks, months, cycles, however you want to think about it. So it's really important that you end up being as honest with yourself as you possibly can, so that you can get the most out of the cycle. And also as well, just getting used to doing that, it actually makes you a better lifter on the platform as well. Because if you can be honest with yourself in the gym and really sort of objectively look at something and think that was an RPE 8.5, 8 or a 9, then I guarantee you the guys who are like that and who are most accurate in the gym, these will be the ones who go 7, 8, 9 out of 9 on the day. So something to think about. So yeah, just checking your ego is pretty much the message that I want to get through today. I've got a couple of rest days coming up now, and I couldn't be happier. Fuck me, I have earned these 2 fucking days off, but I'm probably gonna go and have a foam roll and stretch out and stuff tomorrow, and I probably will Monday as well. Just trying to actually do something where I can hit the ground running on Tuesday and start putting some numbers on these singles. I think I'm gonna go end up just trying to put 2.5 up on the squat. I'm going to probably drop the bench down a little bit. Bench has been a little bit harder than what it should have been. And I've got this little like shoulder injury on my left side, which I need to try and sort out. So probably going to knock that down to like 197.5 for a session or two, maybe a week or two. And then just try and go back up slowly and see how we go from there. But still plenty of time. 9 weeks to go. A lot can happen in 9 weeks. A lot can happen to my performance from a positive perspective. And a lot can happen from a negative perspective if I'm being a dick. So check your ego, fuckers. Right, I'm out.